Hey guys, welcome back to Human Condition. This video is another video in our psychology series. This video is what is optimal distinctiveness theory and what makes us unique. This should be a pretty interesting one. Hopefully this video gets pushed out to you guys. My last couple videos haven't been pushed out as much. It's probably my fault for not posting as much. I took a little break for a while. But yeah, so what is optimal distinctiveness theory and what makes us unique? Optimal distinctiveness theory is the idea that suggests in everyday in life, people battle between the idea of being unique versus being included. And you can see this in everyday life. People always want to be seen for who they are, but also feel included with whatever group they're part of. So there's three main topics in this theory: assimilation, differentiation, and balance. Starting off with the first topic, assimilation. Assimilation is basically the idea that people want to feel included with a certain group, and people will sometimes unintentionally not express their full character to fit into a certain mold or group that they try to associate with. Their in-group, kind of like social identity theory talked about in the past. People try to fit into their in-group, their squad, their lit homies. And then there's differentiation. However, within each group, people want to feel like they have impact in the group and add something of value to the group. So this is differentiation. Differentiation is the idea of being seen as an individual, as being unique, and being different from all other people. So differentiation is the idea of people seeing who you truly are and what you truly like to do. And then the balance would be trying to balance assimilation versus differentiation. And this is the main struggle. So I feel like sadly a lot of people struggle with this in life. And this is when, if you lean too far much into assimilation or differentiation, emotional discomfort can happen. For example, if you lean too far in assimilation, just go along to get along. That's kind of like best for this, too far into assimilation. And this is kind of the idea that you're in a group of people, kind of like the idea of lonely in a room full of people. And this is when you're hanging out with your friends, your homies, your bros, but you're not expressing yourself fully. And this can kind of cause a disconnect because you feel like you're not being true to yourself, and these people like you might be hanging around with, but you might feel like what they truly knew who I was, would they still like me? And that is caused by too much assimilation and not enough differentiation. So this can sadly cause things like sadness, contempt, boredom, because you're not doing anything to the group. You're kind of just there. You might not be contributing anything to the group in that very moment. You're in like group of people that you really like, and most of the time you are being your true self, but maybe this one time you're not. That feeling of that one time you're not being your true self, that's a feeling of too much assimilation. Feeling bored because you're not contributing at the moment like you usually do. Then you have differentiation. Differentiation is the idea of contributing to a group and staying independent and just being off to yourself. Too much differentiation might cause you to be isolated because you stay too much to yourself, and it might cause you to want to assimilate, meaning mirroring other people's behaviors, actions, and seeking out groups of people because you feel too different. You've successfully made yourself too unique to the point where it's like you pushed out everyone else away. That's too much differentiation. So the feelings of this is the too much differentiation, unlike the other one, would be loneliness. You wouldn't be bored though. Loneliness, sadness, and a desire to connect. In conclusion, what is optimal distinctiveness theory? Optimal distinctiveness theory is the idea that every day in life people want to make an impact on society, but also be a part of society. But the problem is you can't make an impact on society if you also are fully withdrawn in it. For example, if you want to change society, you can't be playing by the same rules everyone else does. But if you don't play by the same rules everyone else does, you feel disconnected. The idea that everyone's playing this balancing act to try to fit in, but also be seen for who they truly are. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe if you want. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.